Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be summoning for Legendary Dimitri, who is a unit who I've been waiting for quite a while. Dimitri is my second favorite lord from Three Houses, so it's definitely something that I've been looking forward to, and I have 270 orbs saved up, so I'm hoping that that will be enough to get one copy of him. So yeah, we'll see. So let's get right into something right now. I haven't done Dimitri's legendary maps yet, so I'm just leaving those orbs there for now because I don't want to spend too many orbs on this banner. I am hoping to get Dimitri, but I'm not sure if I'm going to stop before 270 orbs if I don't get him, so I'm not sure what we're going to do here. Alright, so... Alright, one blue. Well, this is just the free summon, so it's fine. Alright, Cordelia. So Dimitri as a unit is really good. I mean, we all know that. He, I guess, can make a pretty good Ether Raids tank, although his res is kind of unsalvageably low. I think it's 18 base res. That's like, I think even one lower than his Brave version. So he is going to have some trouble with mages despite his damage reduction and his really high speed. And also, if you don't change his PRF-B slot, you basically can't run Bolt Tower on offense because his B slot relies on the enemy being above, I believe, 50% HP or something like that. So basically you can't use Bolt Tower with him in Ether Raids like most people run in Ether Raid's offense. So honestly, what probably a lot of people are going to be doing is replacing his B slot. You can replace it with something like Null Follow-Up or Null C Disrupt, and he does have damage reduction in his weapon, so you can basically get damage reduction plus some other premium B slot. And I know his B slot does have Pulse Smoke, so it seems kind of silly to not use it, but you can always just give him a different B slot and then give him Pulse Smoke in his C slot. And I know a lot of people are probably not going to be doing that because Pulse Smoke is pretty premium fodder, but it's definitely an option for those who want to invest really highly into their Dimitri. I think that would probably be his ideal build. Alright, so I have not gotten lucky so far. Oh wait. Okay, there. So yeah, I mean, Dimitri as a unit is really good. I probably won't even be using him in Ether Raids because I do already have a lot of units who I use in AR and I'm doing pretty fine every week. But I do just want him just to have him because I do really like Dimitri as a character and I love his design. And I know a lot of people have been saying that they don't really like this legendary art. But honestly, I was a massive fan of the initial artist and art style from Three Houses, so I do really like this legendary version as well because it's really similar to the Three Houses art. And while I did really like the Brave art as well, I actually liked it a little bit less just because it looked less like Dimitri to me. And that might sound silly, but I don't. Something about it, like, I guess it was supposed to be him after he's like gotten over all his demons and everything, so that's why maybe I didn't like him as much because I do really like the dark side that they portray in Three Houses for him. In my opinion, that adds a lot to his design. It's really, really cool. Keep getting Jagan. Alright, so I'm gonna answer some simple questions from Three Houses now because it's actually the first Fire Emblem game I played aside from Fire Emblem Heroes. So it is definitely, I really like the characters from the game and it's nice to see them all being added right now in Three Houses. Sorry, in Fire Emblem Heroes. So first off, favorite house. You guys know me, I love Claude. I obviously love the Golden Deer the most. But I do really like the blue lines as well. And honestly, like, I like all the houses. There's not one house that I would say I dislike. So, but yeah, Golden Deer is definitely my favorite. Favorite character, Claude. Does that even have to be a question? First route you played, definitely Golden Deer. It's, unless you count Ashen Wolves, which I have played, the DLC, Golden Deer is still the only full route that I've played, although I did watch one of my friends closely complete a Blue Lions route, so... Alright, well, we don't have a blue stone here, so I'm gonna go green. I do already have both Thrasier and Edelgard, but I still feel like it's the best color aside from blue on this banner. I'm gonna run out of barracks space soon. Favorite male character, Claude. Favorite female character? That's a good question. There are a bunch who I really like from the females in Three Houses. I'd probably say it's kind of a tie between Dorothea, Mercedes, and maybe Hilda? I don't know. That's one from each house, but I do really like them. I guess I might as well do favorite male from each house too. So Golden Deer, obviously Claude, Dimitri from Blue Lions, and from Black Eagles, I would probably have to say Linhart. I didn't really pay much attention to him on my first playthrough, but during my second playthrough, he was like, I don't know, I could just like relate to him. The dude just like wants to have a nap and do research. I mean, I think that's pretty cool. Alright, favorite Black Eagle. I guess if I had to do one male and one female, it would be Dorothy and Linhart. Favorite Blue Lion, Dimitri and Mercedes, probably. Favorite Golden Deer, Claude and Hilda. Favorite Knight of Saros. I'll be honest, I'm not a massive fan of the Knights of Saros overall. Like, I think they're all cool, but I would never name any of them as my favorite characters. So I'm gonna go with Shamir. She is... I really like her design, it's super cool, and her personality is, like... It's definitely atypical from what you'd expect from, like, a chivalrous knight, so I do like that. I guess she isn't really a knight, she's really like a mercenary who's just settled into being a knight for the meantime, but, yeah, she is really cool. Favorite song? Probably Between Heaven and Earth. I do like God-Shattering Star, but, you know, there's just something so uplifting and special about Between Heaven and Earth, and I'm not really sure why, but I guess I really liked that map as well. Alright, so I should probably create some combat manuals, yeah. These are all Gen 1 units except for Ross and Mordecai, I guess, but I am looking to get a plus speed copy of Lucas at some point while summoning, if possible, because I did a complete overhaul of my Lucas build for Ether Raids, and now he's kind of like speed based. Even right now without plus speed, he hits like 50 something speed, so it would be nice to also get a plus speed copy for sorry, for that extra 3 speed. Alright, so I'm at 9.50%, nobody so far, and it's been almost 100 orbs. Thrasier, are you kidding me? This is what breaks my pity rate? I already have 2 of her. Oh. Come on. That's so unfortunate. I guess I might as well summon the other green too in case I get anyone else. But, like, this is really just not a good time. I had a feeling something like this was gonna happen. I've been getting so lucky on banners lately that, it was bound that I would get some bad luck right now. Okay, Noe. Alright, I'm just gonna continue with the questions. Favorite ship? That's a good question. I mean, this is gonna sound controversial, but I actually ship Dimitri and Claude. But yeah. Character you think belongs in a different faction / house? That's also a good question. I would argue that Linhart belongs in the Golden Deer. I mean, I understand that, like, I understand why he's in Black Eagles, because obviously it's based on, like, where you're from rather than your personality. But I feel like he'd fit in really well with the Golden Deer. Like, they would just let him chill if he wanted to. Okay, Corin. Well, not the blue who I wanted, but he's definitely good fodder. I'm probably gonna fodder him off for something like attack speed solo 4, because I don't have any attack speed solo 4 fodder right now. Alright, let's hope this is Dimitri. No. Alright, favorite map / chapter. That's kind of hard to answer. Honestly, it was a couple months ago that I last played Three Houses, so I don't really remember, but the one that definitely stands out the most is the final boss battle. Edelgard? Okay, I already have a copy of you too, but thanks. I mean, the one I have is minus attack, so... Alright, plus defense, minus HP. I guess that's better than the one I have right now. I already gave the one I have right now Gale Force, though. So I might merge. We'll see. Definitely not the 5-star who I wanted to see show up, but I'll take it, I guess. Dimitri, please come home. I don't want Edelgard, I want you. So yeah, as I was saying, favorite map, probably the one that comes to mind is where Claude and Co are facing Nemesis. Like I said, I do really like God-Shattering Star, and that the cutscene for that chapter is just epic. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that. Claude versus Nemesis. Favorite pre-skip design? I don't know, there are a lot. I would say someone whose pre-time skip design I like more than their post-time skip one is Hilda. I do really like her two ponytails or pigtails or whatever they are in the pre-time skip, so I actually prefer that hairstyle to the hairstyle that she does post-time skip. So I guess I'm gonna go with Hilda. Favorite post-time skip design? I mean, is it cliche if I say Claude? I mean, I think he has a massive glow up from his academy phase to the war phase. Like, when I first played Three Houses, this was before I knew much about it. I really liked Claude, even before the time skip, but then when the time skip hit, I was like, wow, like, this design is just, he looks so much more grown up, and like, he looks like the leader of the Alliance then, you know? So, I really, really like his post-time skip design. Favorite supports, I think one of the supports that really hit different for me when I first played Three Houses has got to be Lorenz and Claude. So like Lorenz is obviously super hostile to Claude because he feels like he got snubbed for being the future leader of the Alliance, and like in the first half of the game, so in the academy phase, he's basically constantly trying to undermine Claude's rule and to prove that he's better than Claude and whatever. But then their A support, it's actually really heartwarming. It's like they're talking about like how good Claude is as a leader or whatever, and Claude's like, you know, like if you think that you would be a better leader, I would step aside right now and let you take on the role of leader of the Alliance. But then Lawrence is like, no, like I trust that you're the best person for the job right now. So I'm gonna let you, basically, I'm not gonna challenge you as leader of the Alliance, but like I'm gonna keep an eye on you to make sure that you're like not going off on the wrong path, and like basically supporting Claude as being the leader of the Alliance. And I just thought that the character growth was so massive from who you see at the beginning of the game. And I think that's why a lot of people don't like Lawrence, because they probably only, like, either they haven't played Golden Deer and they haven't seen his supports with Claude, or like they don't bother actually looking more into his character. He does have a massive character growth. Although I'll admit he's super annoying before the time skip. And his haircut is obviously not it. It's just not good. Even after the time skip, his haircut is, it's better, marginally, but still not amazing. Alright, so I'm at 9% right now. Definitely not getting super lucky. Let's hope I can pull Dimitri in these last 100 orbs. That'd be nice. Favorite cutscene? I mean, this is going to be similar to my favorite map/chapter. Definitely the one where Claude and Violet are facing off against Nemesis. That one's just so epic. But a close second has got to be Dimitri's cutscene where he finds out who Flame Emperor is, where he's like, is this some kind of twisted joke? That one is just so intense, and it's really amazing how they managed to capture that emotion in both the art and the voice acting. Alright, so we gotta get rid of some more people here. I'm getting a lot of Gen 1 units, and it's not really what I want to see. I mean, I guess it's always nice to have more fodder of the super common skills, but, you know, like, I want Dimitri, and so far I've gotten 2 greens when I've been sniping blue. Alright. Hopefully in these last 90 orbs, I can get a Dimitri. Character you relate to the most? Come on, another Jagan? Well, definitely not Jagan. Character who I relate to the most? I can't really answer that. I mean, I've thought about this before, and I don't think there's anyone in Three Houses who's that similar to me, so I'm gonna say no one. But I like all of them. Yeah. One thing you would change about the game? Well, I did play Verdant Wind, and while I do really like it, I think it's too impersonal, and it doesn't really go into like Claude's struggles or Claude's backstory or anything like that at all. So I think it would have been nice, the same way that both Edelgard and Dimitri get basically a reveal of their backstory and what led them to have the motivations that they have now. I feel like it would be nice if they went more into Claude's character and the whole aspect of, you know, being half from Fodlan, half Elmiran, and growing up in Elmira where everyone was racist against him, and then coming to Fodlan where everyone was still racist against him, like if they would know who he truly is. So yeah, I think it would have helped to add a lot of depth to Claude's character, because I know a lot of people complain about that, like, oh, he's too, like, perfect, he doesn't really have any struggles, any whatever. And I get it, I do. He's still my favorite lord, but I do think that it would have been great if they had gone a bit more into his backstory. And it would have been really cool also if we got to see portrait sprites, or whatever they're called, for characters like General Holst, and his... you know, and his family. I would have loved to see what Claude's dad looks like. But I guess, like, yeah, they have a limited amount of time in the game, so I can see why they didn't do all of that, but it would have been really nice to see that as well, because, like, I'm just imagining General Holst, you know, Hilda's brother, looking like this, like, super intimidating dude with, like, a beard and whatever, and then he's got, like, bright pink hair like Hilda. So I think it would have been cool to actually see that and see confirmed, like, does Hilda dye her hair, or does her brother also have pink hair? First Fire Emblem game, well, I guess Fire Emblem Heroes, actually. And then after that, it was 3 Houses, and then that's that. I actually, at one point, I started to use an emulator for Sacred Stones, but I never actually finished that, so, Alright, I'm at 10%. Can Dimitri come home in these last few orbs? I really hope so, because that's why I summoned on this banner. And after this banner, I'm definitely starting to save up for Legendary Claude, who is probably going to be in about 6 months, if they follow the same pattern as they did for Dimitri. So yeah, I'm going to save for Emerges for my regular Claude. Alright, a Ferdinand. At least we have some Rouse fodder. Is it just me, or does the 3 to 4 star pool feel super bloated with Gen 1 units who are basically useless at this point? I really wish, like, they did a revamp of the pool or something like that. I don't know. Demote some of those Gen 1 and Gen 2 5 stars. I mean, it's never gonna happen, obviously, but, it'd be nice if it did. Alright, 26 orbs left, and I'm at 10.5%, and I still have no one. Alright. Oh, I really am not getting lucky today. Alright, Mordecai. Last 17 orbs. I don't think I'm gonna get him, guys. I don't think I'm gonna get him. I'll probably try to grind some more orbs after this just to finish out my pity rate, because this is ridiculous. I think I'm almost at 11%. I am at 11%. Alright. Come on. I'm probably just gonna get a pity breaker here. Another Edelgard. Alright, well, today has not been the best day. Yeah, well, I guess that's it. Alright, so, I have gotten 2 Edelgards, 1 Corrin, and 1 Thrasier with 270 orbs. I guess that's not that bad. I think it's probably around the average of what you would expect to get on this banner. It's just unfortunate that I got 3 green 5 stars when I was trying to snipe blue. So that's going to be it for today's summoning video. I am a bit disappointed because I did not get the unit who I wanted the most, but you know, it's okay, and that's how summoning is sometimes. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please don't forget to like this video and leave a comment and let me know who you got on this legendary banner. Thanks for watching.